Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, we are going to discuss about the perishable goods in Odoo 70. Perishable goods refers to the products that have limited shelf life and are likely to decay or spoil over time. And these are typically food items, although some are non-food items that can be also perishable. And the perishability of these goods is often due to the factors such as moisture, temperature, bacteria, and other microorganisms that can cause deterioration. Now let's dive into the inventory module to manage with the perishable goods. So in order to manage with the perishable goods, let's go to the configuration settings, and we have to enable certain features from the configuration such as from the configuration settings such as the lot and serial number, expiration date, storage location, monthly step routes, and all. So, to manage with this, first we have to set the lot and serial number, so that would help you to identify which product is going to expire first. So according to that, we can just move off those products from the inventory. So when you just drag down, you can see our traceability section that would help to set you the lot and serial number, like the traceability from the vendors to the customers. And we can also set an expiration date, like whether the product is new or it's about to unfit for selling or not, can be easily analyzed from the expiration date. Now you can also choose the storage locations that will track the product location in your warehouse, and we can also enable the multi-step route over here to know the route that we are using. So let's consider the product make. So we know make is a perishable product which can easily spoil over time. So which is a storable product, and here we can see we have just set a certain details such as the sales price, the cost, and on. And under the purchase app, you can see the dedicated vendor for the milk as Abigail Peterson, and would provide this weight for $10. And under inventory, we can just enable the route as by, and we also need to enable the lot and serial number. Like we gonna track the item by using loads, as well as we can also check its expiration date. So if you want to set an expiry date for the product, you can enable the field that would let you to set the expiry of the product. So here you can see that days after the receipt will be 60. Like once you made a purchase of this product today, it can be used for 60 days, and we can set the before expiration date. Like we can just remove the items from 10 days of the expiration of the product from the inventory, and we can just give an alert to the suppliers regarding that only it's been 20 days for the expiry of the product, and this can be only used best 2 days before the expiry of the product. So we have set all the details over here. And when you just move on to the loads and serial number, you can also manage with the expiration date. So here currently we haven't set any lot number for the product. So if you want to just create a new lot and serial number for the product, you can just click on new, and here you can choose the product. So currently I'm not creating the lot or serial number from here. Now we are going to deal with the locations, because we also maybe need to check the need to track the product location from the product is moving, like from which location the product will be moving. So I'll be using the removal strategy for the location as first expiry first out, which means the product that are expired the first should be removed first from the inventory. Now we can also set the removal strategy of the product directly from the product category. So as you just get into the internal link of the product category here, you can see that we have just set the force removal strategy as first expiry first out. Now let's move on to the purchase module to purchase the item and to keep in the stock. So let me just create a new quotation by choosing the product. So our product is milk, and here you can designate a vendor. Let me choose Abigail Peterson as my vendor, and I need to purchase 20 quantity of the product here. We are purchasing the product from Abigail Peterson for 20 quantity, and you can just save this and confirm the order. So we haven't received the product in the stock. So in order to receive the items in the stock, you can just click on receive product. And here we cannot validate the item without setting the lot or serial number. So if you try to validate this process, here you will get a wizard of invalid operation, which means you need to set a lot or serial number for the product milk. So let me close this and set the lot or serial number for the item milk, where you can set the lot or serial number, and you can see the expiration date of the product as of 60 days counting from the date of the receipt. And here I'll be choosing load 11 as the load number, and let me change the expiration date to another date. So let it be 31st of December, and I'll be providing 5 quantities over here to be under this load number. And here you can choose set another quantity. So let me choose the load as load 12, where you can set the expiration date as 1st of January, and you can just apply that. Afterwards, let me set 3 quantity over there, and here we can just create another lot number, which is lot 13, and let me set the expiry date as 3rd, and you can set the quantity as 2. Afterwards, let me create the final one, that is load 14, and that has the expiry date over here, and I'm not manipulating that, where this load has 10 quantity. Now you can save this. Okay, now let's save and validate the process, so that the product will be keeping in the stock. So if you want to check the quantity, you can just check that. Like, let's move on to the purchase order and let's consider the product. Okay, let's get into the internal link, and as you just move on more, you can see that currently we have 20 quantity in the stock. Now we have just received an order from the customer. So let's move on. Let's create a quotation, because we have received an order from the customer, the quoted for milk with 8 quantity. So here you can see we can just give the quantity as 8. And what happens when a customer tries to purchase the item is here we have set the removal strategy of FEFO, that is first expiry, first out. Here we have just created the product in stock with different load number with different expiry date. So in this case, the priority will be setting for the item that is about to expire first. So as the customer confirms the order, the product will be moving from the stock, from the inventory to the customer site that is about to expire first. So let's try to deliver the item. So you can just click on validate so that we can deliver the item to the customer. So currently we have just delivered. So if you want to know from which locations or which products have just moved out of the inventory first, you can just click on here and you can see that as load number 11 and load 12 have the product that to expire first in the storage location of the milk, and that has moved first from the inventory. So it's very easy to manage with the lot and serial number, as well as the first expiry, first out for the perishable goods in Odoo. So I hope this concept is clear for you. Now let's move on with the further process, like creating the invoice, and let's create the regular invoice. So it's very handy, and you can just confirm the order, and let's request for the payment from the customer and creating the payment. So after reconciliation, the payment will be moving to the bank. So FEFO never lets the inventory to waste the products of a business. So hope this concept is clear for you. As always, stay awesome, and thank you for watching the video.